What do you find is the hardest thing to manifest? The hardest part of manifestation? What is it? And you know what I found that people were saying was the number one hardest thing about manifestation? Letting it go. Okay. If you want to manifest, you have got to learn to let it go. Because I have said this so many times before. Manifestation is a lifestyle. It is your vibe. It is your way of living. You are manifesting every single day. It is actually who you are. For example, now me, sometimes I don't even have to write things down. They just happen because I think about it. I'm in alignment. My vibe is good. And it's just all of a sudden it's happening for me. So letting it go. I don't know, folks, what the neuroscience is about this, but what I would tell you is I know that when I let things go, that is when the magic happens. And so I'm going to start off talking about Miley Cyrus. So Miley Cyrus was at the Grammys, and as she was giving her speech, she told a story. She told a story about a little boy that wanted to catch butterflies. And he was out there. His parents got him a net. He was running around, trying to catch this butterfly. And eventually he just gave up and he sat down and the butterfly landed on his nose. So at the point at which he was like letting it go, that's it. It happened for him. And that happens to me all the time. I'll give you some examples. I had written down that I wanted a white Mercedes Jeep, and we had started looking for one, and we found a blue one. And I was like, yeah, I'm happy with this. I was like, I may not get a white one now, but you know what? That's okay. Called the dealership and said, actually, you know what? We're going to take this blue Mercedes Jeep. Sorry, it's no longer available. We did some research. The next available car was a white Mercedes Jeep, the one I got. Next, I wanted a house in a particular area in Dublin because that's where I lived when I was working in a law firm. And every day I would say to myself, someday I'm going to live here. Someday I'm going to live here. And we were bidding on a particular house in this area, and the bidding just kept going up and up and up and up. And eventually I said to my husband, I was like, I'm sorry, we have got to stop bidding because it's just getting too high and this has got to be our last bid. And he looked at me like I was totally crazy because he was like, what? You're saying this? Because usually he's the one that's putting a stop to everything. And he was like, I agree. So anyway, I was like, oh, look, we may not get it now, but this is our last bid. I'm letting go and that's it. And I really did think that we probably wouldn't get it at this point. No negativity came into my head, but I was just like, look, it's this or something better. Next day, hey, we're agreeing to your bid. You're the highest bidder. You've got the house. But it was the point at which I had let it go that it happened. And the same happened for the twins, 2017, 16, talking about I want twins. I want two boys. I want them at Christmas. Then I had two kids. I forgot about the whole thing. And all of a sudden, we said we'd go for number 3, twins.